All right. Hello, hello, everyone.
Hello, friends.
We're back. Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom again tonight.
Woo-hoo.
We're like more than halfway through the game now because I think we're getting the primal energies at this point.
hmm
I just realized I don't have chat up. Hi, chat. Anyways, so we're getting there. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I we've been recording so much that I'm over here like, when's the last time we streamed? And I think I've done one since the New Year, but
Well,
we've
let me
recorded a
look
lot.
at.
We streamed New Year's.
Yeah, we streamed New Year's. I think did you stream on Thursday? Because I couldn't
Yes.
do Thursday.
Yes, I streamed Thursday. Okay, so
Yeah.
look, we have pre-recorded stuff for you to watch later. So, we're working on it. You'll get to see all of the fun little conversations when they air,
Yeah.
which is starts next week, I think. We'll talk about it at the end of stream.
Yes.
But we are back. You want to do? Ugh. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Lemur. I'm not playing anybody.
You are not.
I'm just here for hanging out and jokes, attempts at jokes. Um,
That works. Do you have a fun fact today?
I did not think of one.
I didn't either. Hmm.
Um, well, I can tell you
Mhm.
right now my
Okay.
current obsession.
Mhm.
My friend introduced me to these fidgets. The brand name is Needoh, like Needoh.
Okay.
And they're just like squishy things
Mm.
that you fidget with, and I'm obsessed. I have so many. And there's all different kinds of squishes,
Mhm.
and they are wonderful. Highly recommend.
Nice. Excellent. And I am Kels. Hi, you'll see me. I'm going to be your player one through this stream. You'll watch me play. I've played this before, but man, has it been a while. And also, if you've been here before, you know my memory isn't fantastic. So,
Maverick has actually not gotten into any of the Nidos.
wow.
He's been good.
That was my first thought too. Was did the dogs chew on them?
Well, I put them away, but no, they do not. They have not.
I'm trying to think if I have any current obsessions. I don't really. My current obsession is sleeping.
Man, I would love it if that was me.
I will say I have slept like shit the last few days though. Like
hmm
I woke up the other morning and I for some reason had this nightmare that I just drove into a lake,
Oh.
which is wild because if you know anything about me, I don't have a car. And also I went off of like this really like cartoon dock. So like it's not even that it was a semi-realistic dream. It was just weird.
That's weird.
I have absolutely no idea what it meant. So if anyone decodes dreams for a living,
Let us know.
yeah, let me know what that one means.
I don't remember my dreams.
I had one
I
this
can
morning
remember.
that I missed my flight, but you know, that is a pretty common one.
Yeah.
I think I know what that one means. Means I'm worried about missing my flight. Uh, See, my problem is that I remember too many of my dreams.
Yeah. I will remember them if they're like particularly stressful. So I do remember
Mhm.
like the occasional nightmare, um, which is super fun for me.
Been there, done that.
Any resolutions? Chat asks.
Um,
Chat
I do
asks.
actually kind of have somewhat of a resolution. So for some context, I generally try not to make a ton of resolutions just because I read something like 5 years ago that they're actually not great for achieving them for some reason. And I can't
Mhm.
remember the reasoning in 2025, the year of our Lord. But I'm still pretending like it is apparently not bunk science, even though,
Mhm.
let's be honest, it probably definitely is at this point. Um, but I am trying to be more positive.
Mhm.
Rely on the cloud echo. What does that one do? Oh, I can stand on it. I can indeed stand. Oh, not for that long. Uh,
I can stand on it. Scream.
uh, look, it's still inferior to my bed trick. Um,
Yeah.
anyways, there's just so much negativity out these days, and it's so easy to pile on,
Yeah.
especially like mentally, even if you don't even share it. Like, it's so easy to just fall into that for yourself, and I think I'd like to stop that for myself.
Yeah.
So that's kind of my New Year's resolution is get good.
I like that. I have always sucked at resolutions. Um,
Oh.
I made some art goals for myself for this year,
Ooh, what are you doing?
and I only set 3 because I have no confidence in myself. No, so specifically, I would like to paint more.
Uh-huh.
I feel like I doodle a lot on my little iPad, which is currently what I'm doing, and I think about things.
Thinking is good.
My favorite hobby is thinking about the things that I could use with my artistic talents and thought processes, and then not doing them. Um,
I think
so
you and
actually,
a
like,
decent amount of the world are on the same
yeah.
page on that one.
So paint more. I want to actually finish my. Now that I have the real like Funko version of Karlach,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to finish my custom that I was making for myself long before they even announced they were actually doing Baldur's Gate ones.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to complete 2 custom doll ideas that I have. I have a whole list. Again, I'm really good at coming up with ideas. But I would like to actually complete 2 of those ideas.
Nice.
So those are my art goals for 2025.
I like that. I don't necessarily have any like art goals or anything, but I do have. Can it stop dropping it in the middle of fucking nowhere? Anyways, I do have just a goal to create a little bit more.
Yeah.
Um, just because it is so easy to consume.
Mhm.
So I feel like I kind of need to put a more concerted effort into actually creating again.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. Chat. Catch up with chat here. I'm trying to make drawing practice and my karate exercises an everyday thing. I love that for you.
Very nice.
But I think a boomer customer at my work might be submitting a complaint about me doing jumping jacks or menacingly at work now.
You know what? We committed suicide, but it was worth it. I'm so tired of watching it do that. But that is a very good goal, I think.
Yeah, I like those. I not to like get too deep, like how long have we been on stream? Not that long. Um but I feel very fortunate that nobody in my life's like main goal right now is like weight loss.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, like not to get hashtag deep about it. But that is a thing that's like I have struggled a lot with, and it's like it's so frustrating at this time of year
Yeah.
when everybody's like obsessed with like losing weight, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like I love that for you, but don't talk to me about it. Like I love to hear about like people's fitness journeys
Yeah.
and like they're just trying to make themselves healthier, but the second that the obsession is or like the point of it is like that number on the scale, that's where that gets too much for
Yeah.
me and is a little too much.
Yeah.
We'll go with that. But I just feel very fortunate that it's like no, I love, like I said, I love hearing about making better like healthy life choices, exercising, that kind of stuff. But it's like I just feel very glad that I don't have the addition of, oh, there goes all your beds.
Yep.
Because I had a coworker a couple of years ago who was very obsessed with weight loss, and I worked with her for a good solid like 3 Januaries,
Oh.
and it was every January.
That was stupid.
And that was very difficult.
Yeah.
But I like all of our goals, though. We have good goals, guys.
Yeah. I will say I also have more on the fitness side. I have been trying to do more Pilates
I love
because
Pilates.
I sat there for ages and, thought that it was like a girly workout.
Mhm.
Last year I picked up yoga, mostly for the mental health benefits than anything. And I don't know that it's necessarily helped with the mental health, but it's
Yeah.
done something. So this year I decided to, give Pilates a try, and holy shit, I was so sore the other day. So, whoever said that that was a girly workout, like, fuck you.
Incorrect. Yeah.
Absolutely incorrect. Like,
I've done a couple. So when I was still in college, my favorite 2 PE class, when I was at university, my favorite PE class was I did racquetball,
nice.
which was super fun. And I took it with one of my really good friends that semester, and we had a blast. I love her so much. It makes me so sad that we don't really talk at all anymore. And that's okay, but it's just growing apart. She lives in Idaho.
Happens.
I don't live in Idaho. We're friends online still, so
Yeah.
I get to see what she's doing with her life. But racquetball is really fun. And then when I was at community college, I really loved Pilates and yoga. They're so fun.
They are. I like yoga in some ways and not others. I'm very bad at it.
Yeah.
Before anyone comes at me, I'm very bad at it. The whole like breathing and clearing your mind bullshit. Are y'all okay? There is someone with very loud music on. Anyways, like I'm awful at that, but
Yeah.
I do like the whole like actually stretching out thing. I know that I feel better afterwards.
I will say I haven't taken an actual like fitness class.
Mhm.
Like obviously I've worked out since, but an
Yeah.
actual like fitness class since I finally got my chiropractor to do an X-ray, and that's when I found out like for sure that one of my legs is shorter than the other.
Yeah.
So I assumed that all of those exercises would be a lot more fun if I actually had the insert in my shoe that I need.
Yeah. Probably.
So that probably would have been a little bit better. Catching up again with chat. It's really frustrating when healthy is just euphemism for pretty, and actual health for a person is not the priority. Exactly. I think that's the goals or the attitude that I've kind of gone in with doctors. It's like, it's like I want to work out, but it's also just because it's like I want to feel better.
Yeah.
Like the goal, if a side effect is weight loss, fine. Okay, that's fine, but that's not the goal.
Yeah.
Like the goal is to feel better. And it's like and also like healthy can look different for different people.
Yeah.
The other comment was ballet is also considered girly, and that doesn't stop it from being absurdly taxing. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ballet content that I consume on TikTok, and oh my god.
Yeah. Maybe I'll pick that up in 2026 if I can count.
Next year.
Next year. Maybe that'll be the goal.
My favorite videos are like watching ballet dancers absolutely destroy their point shoes. So that way they work for them.
Those things look so uncomfortable to wear. Yeah. Like, at some point, is it really worth it? Or would we all just be happier in a tennis shoe?
I mean, they are like specifically, designed and then modified for the ballet things that have to happen with your feet.
Yeah, it still looks uncomfortable though. I don't know why.
Chat says that they just imagined you in a pink tutu and can't unsee it.
Look, I do look fantastic in pink. So, take that as you will.
I think I took ballet classes or maybe it was just dance. I did take dance classes when I was really little for not that long.
Nice.
But also, like, my mom let me try out various things
Yeah.
to see what my niche was. And then my niche ended up being softball and Girl Scouts.
There you go.
So that's how I kept myself busy.
Nice. Yeah, I did band mostly as a kid. Mostly because that was a free activity hosted by the school. Uh, but so I did a lot of that. I did that for several years. But I am a decent dancer.
Mm-hmm.
So I've always kind of wanted to take an actual dance class.
I would like to believe that. So, a thing I don't know we've talked about on stream, but Kelsey and I are both going through a Just Dance journey.
Yes.
That is my form of physical activity that I do, exercise.
Can confirm.
Just Dance. And I'd like to believe, I don't have rhythm. You've seen it.
I have seen it. Yes, I love you, but
well, with my legs.
Yeah.
Like, I would like to remind everybody, I do play an instrument. And I do play it well. It's the coordination. I have rhythm, I don't have coordination. And there's something broken between my brain and my legs. And I can't do it. And that's, you know what? I'm working on that. I would like to believe it's better with the learning various choreographies in Just Dance.
I'm sure it is. Like, it's got to be improving.
I hope so. I feel less weird
Well,
doing certain dances.
Look, that is the most important part, I think.
Yeah.
Just loosens you up, makes you less self-conscious about it.
Yeah. Chat said that they were in a swing dance club the first year of college. Their first year of
Ooh.
college. That's cool.
That's fancy. Yeah, I've never taken like any. I mean, other than, we had a couple of dance classes in PE and like
Yeah.
middle school and high school. But other than that, I've never actually taken a dance class. So,
God, I remember Chat and their shitty ex. Just Dance was the latest hyperfixation their shitty ex had when they broke up. God damn.
look, your ex seems to have decent taste in stuff, but is just shitty.
Yeah. Weird opinions, though,
Mhm.
if I'm remembering other things that you have shared with us correctly.
All right, cutscene. What's all this? A large picture with lots of writing. Let's see, what does it say? My balloon trip from Heber Mountain way up to Holy Mount Lanayru was a great success. As I take a quick break, I'm leaving all this here as a record of the happy occasion. I'm going on this adventure alone. Dad thinks I'm ready to take over his work this time.
Oh, I forgot about this guy.
My dear little brother Conde is in good hands with Dad back home. He'll be looked after. I'm anxious about going out exploring the world by myself, but adventure calls. I can't wait to bring Conde with me someday. He'll love it. It'll be even more fun. Now, onward for more exploration. Conde's brother must have left this here. And I bet this is his brother. So Conde had it wrong. His big brother doesn't think anything bad about him. Conde saved us from that bad storm. I think he really deserves to be happy again. I do too. I love Conde.
I very much love that. It's like, oh, we actually have to take a break from the chit chat
Yeah.
game, the thing we're all here for.
Look, otherwise it's just watching me be stupid for 2 hours. Like, the chit chat is good. These are just like the footprints we saw outside the rift. As my microphone falls off my head. Alright, we're actually in the temple now. Time to puzzle this bullshit out. Anyways, yeah, what was it? I had like 62.5 hours or something on Just Dance this year.
Damn. Yeah.
Thank you, Nintendo Year in Review. Okay, apparently that does not go in there. Oh. Well, fine then. I'll just go get it again.
That's right. Yeah. So some of chat, some of our tastes overlap, but mostly she just had a lot of baseless slander disguised as opinions.
That seems to be a lot of people these days, so. It's too easy to hate shit.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna hate shit, at least be interesting about it. Have an informed opinion about it.
Well, okay. So there's two shows. One I had watched before, and then one I am now watching for the first time that I. So the first one is like Delicious in Dungeon. I
Okay.
think is the name of it. It's a anime that's on Netflix, and it's about this like this like adventuring party going through a dungeon,
Okay.
and like they're it's all about like cooking monsters and like coming up with. They're also trying to save someone's sister.
Okay.
So like they're not just going through a dungeon and eating things. But like the main focus is food, which has been really fascinating. When it first came out, though, like I very much listened to a Negative Nancy and was like, I'm not going to give that a shot. And then I decided I needed a break from the other show I've been binge watching, which is Dexter. So it's been a nice break from serial killer nonsense.
Good.
But yeah, so I actually, I remember watching Dexter when it was coming out,
Mhm.
and I really liked the first couple of seasons, and then it does fall off. I do admit that still happens. But I honestly don't think I remembered the last season,
Uh-huh.
and I just finished it, and it wasn't that bad. It ends really weird, but so I've just been in like this weird like going back and forth between like a cute cooking anime and serial killers.
Look, as you should, Nothing wrong with that.
Both things that people that I saw were really hating on. That it's like, you know what? It's really not that bad. If it's for you, then you're gonna have a good time.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah, I think like I don't necessarily have like a how do you call it? A like TV thing for that, just because as we have been friends for 800 years now, you know that my TV watching is questionable a lot of the time, in that I just very rarely do it. I still have not finished Agatha all along. I have watched 2 episodes.
Yeah.
But that's just me. If you give me TV recommendations, I'm so sorry. It will just happen very slowly.
I mean, we've also like discussed the Marvel burnout being real.
It's real.
So I do get it.
Yeah.
As much as I love that show, I get it.
But the oh, that did not work for me. Anyways, but the video game industry recently, I guess not like recent, but in the last like 10 years has just gotten awful to try to figure out like what is a decent game actually, because you have so much like basically grifting of people that is it woke and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
And so like I've kind of learned to tune out anyone else's opinion on video games, which on one hand is like great because I try stuff that I probably would have never tried before.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like it's bullshit that I have to do that.
Yeah. I think that's a good way to look at it, chat. So there's plenty of stuff I won't give a shot to for unimportant reasons, but I don't go out of my way to make up lies about them to justify not watching them.
Yeah.
And I mean, they could be important reasons too,
Yeah.
right? Like, I mean, you could not. I'm just using Dexter as an example,
Hmm.
since literally the I'm watching the New Blood, which is like the show after the main show ends,
Uh-huh.
and it's still pulled up on my TV because I was watching that until I logged on for this. But so I'm just thinking a lot about Dexter.
Okay.
Anyway, like you could just, not be into true crime or
Yeah.
like crime adjacent stuff, and like that could be a totally valid reason, or just decide that you just, that's just not for you.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's exhausting when people are like, I have to have some reason.
Yeah.
Like it has to suck. That's why I don't want to watch it or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck, you know.
I like,
It could just not be for you, and that's okay.
yeah. Well, like, I also don't understand this whole thing of, like, if I like it, it's good. If I don't like it, it must be bad.
Yeah.
Like, I have so many things that I like that I know are objectively not good.
Yes.
For example, Scrubs. I love that show.
Yeah.
It is not good, but I love it anyways. It doesn't have to be good for me to enjoy it. So,
Or like, y'all can hate on me if you want, or my love for the Resident Evil movies. Do I know that they are bad? Yes.
but it doesn't matter.
I am
they're
fully
fun.
aware. But that was my gateway into horror movies.
Mhm.
And I have moved on to bigger and better pastures.
Horror games.
Horror games. And also, thoroughly confusing friends when I fall asleep during Nope. You know what? It's just my life. I still... So, for context, the last time we were physically in the same location, we had a movie night, and I was like, let's watch Nope, and I fell asleep, and I think to this day you're still confused.
I'm a little bit confused, yes. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it.
It's a good movie. I had seen it. I knew, literally, from the last thing I remembered to when I woke back up before the movie ended, I knew exactly what had happened. Like, I have seen it, had seen it multiple times before that.
Uh-huh.
So it's not like I fell asleep because I was bored. I was tired.
Yeah. We had a very long time.
Yes. We were having a great time, but also tiring.
Yeah.
Sleepy.
It happened.
It does.
But yeah, no, I look over and like half an hour in, Lemur is asleep.
I guess that's my fun fact, is I could fall asleep fucking anywhere, dude.
Literally anywhere.
I blame my parents. So, so I'm originally, we moved when I was 2. So, but I was born in Southern California. And my parents, as part of the business that they were part of, had this a warehouse that my mom managed. And she would take me after I was born, and we would go hang out. But it was also right by a baseball stadium, and so my mom and dad would meet up on game nights with me as a baby and just go to baseball games. And so like I would just be asleep in the middle of a crowd of people watching baseball games. So I've been trained to do this my entire life.
Meanwhile, I am the world's worst sleeper, so, do not ask me to sleep through literally anything. I will not.
Yeah, half an hour in and we finally came up with the fun fact. Yeah. The fun fact is I'm a sleepy bitch. Backing up a little bit. That reminds me, the lady who saw me doing jumping jacks specifically asked if I was doing it to stay woke somehow.
Amazing.
Why are boomers like that, man? Maybe people just do things, and it's just none of your business.
Exactly.
You doing jumping jacks? None of her business. That's what I feel like everyone's goal should be, just everyone's resolution should include some level of mind your business.
Exactly.
We all need to learn to mind our business better.
It's none your business. So don't start
What
with me.
business is it? None ya.
None ya. Exactly. Did you see it? No, you didn't. Another lesson that most people need to learn.
Yes.
Okay, now I was trying to dismiss that.
That's like tangentially. That's a big reason why I don't think I'm ever gonna get like a dash cam in my car. Because I feel like my dad. Oh my god. So for a very long time, he was obsessed with dash cam footage and Karen videos. And he would just watch them on YouTube, and I anyway. But like I feel like if you have a camera in your car, you're kind of obligated, because I know like the police will, like, if something happens in front of your house and they see that you have a Ring doorbell, like they'll ask you
Yeah.
for the footage, and it's like it's going to be the same thing with the dash cam.
Yep.
And it's like I don't want to be involved like that.
I mean, let's be clear. They can't force you to give anything up without a warrant.
No, they cannot.
As a reminder, know your rights.
Yes. Even if you're not involved,
Mhm.
they probably should still get a warrant before they get your shit.
Yeah. You ever gonna stop? You're not gonna stop, bitch.
But yeah, no, that's mind your business is why I don't think I could ever have a dash cam. I don't want that. Not that I really want to just like have to be a witness either,
Yeah.
but I just feel like there's a lot of responsibility there. About that.
Nope. That was stupid. I don't know what my brain just lagged.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was even more stupid.
Also, like, I thought my Nido thing was very interesting, or fun fact, so. But I will give it to you, the I Can Sleep Anywhere is definitely a lot more in line with what we've been doing. As opposed to, this is the thing I'm literally touching right now.
Yeah. Okay, how did I do this last time? What do I got? Kinda don't have anything to help me across this thing.
Do we have a Zelda scream count?
No, but we probably should at this point, let's be clear.
I just had this moment of like, I have not been, it's like I feel like I should be counting. All love in my heart, of course. But
Yeah.
I feel like I should be counting. Yeah, that's fair. Chat says they're not gonna track that. You're very nice. Oh my god.
Yeah, because Lemur hates me. No! So close.
I believe in you.
You do
Nope.
not. Oops. I act like you should as I just do some of this bullshit. Farewell. Okay, in hindsight, how did I miss that one? Oh, I put it like way over there.
Maverick, don't. Tomorrow is trash day. So my dogs are hearing our neighbors, bring out their trash cans. So if they start losing their shit randomly, that might be why.
That's it.
Yeah. God forbid my neighbors go in front of their own houses. It's illegal.
You know what? We're gonna fucking try something. I don't know if this is gonna work, but. Well, clearly it's not going to if we don't go anywhere. Oh, no, that didn't work. I had a thought. It wasn't a good thought, but I did have a thought. Ooh, what's over there? Let's see. How do I want to do this? Look at this with the clouds. Oop. Not like that. I'm blaming this all on that nightmare. I couldn't sleep or something. I say like I have not, you know, just completely screwed all of this stuff up before. Oh. Why did I do that? Oh. Why did I do that? Alright, we're gonna do this. I don't know if this one is going to work either, but yeah! I'm a motherfucking genius. Had to get really creative on that one. So, fun fact, when I played this on my own, this was my last dungeon. So I had a lot more echoes at my disposal. I don't remember how I got rid of that one, but I don't remember having a problem with it last time.
Yeah.
Okay. What the actual fuck is going on in this room? An ice wall. Okay, we're gonna start melting blocks. May not be what I need to do, but you know what? When have I ever cared about that?
I will say, backtracking a little bit, that when you do have like a show that you're super into and you recommend shows, it's worth it.
Thank you.
I still think about A Good Place a lot.
I loved that show. I've watched it twice now.
Oh my god. I knew the twist was coming because I exist on the internet and watched it long after the show ended. So I knew what the twist was. Which, like, I guess, spoilers for a show that's been out for a while, if you don't know. I may or may not, I don't know if we want to specifically talk about it. I don't know how old that show is.
I think it's at least 5 years.
Yeah. I feel like we need to establish that as, like, in internet culture. Like, how old does something have to be?
Before you can't, quote-unquote, spoil it anymore?
Yeah.
I don't know. Because, like, so if you go by, like, when I watch things, it's, like, 25 years later if we're going by Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
No, come back to me.
There's people that don't know things about Star Wars, and Star Wars has been around for, like, almost 50 years. See, just, you don't know. I saw, somebody, like, came across my TikTok feed that she apparently, like, got, like, into some heat with weird people, like, some weird fans, because she was playing, Ace Attorney. Like, a game that has been out, like, for a while, and, like, had mentioned something, And it wasn't even like it was like overarching plot spoiler.
Oh, shit.
Or I don't even remember what it was at this point, but I just remember like listening to her talk and being like, yeah,
Yeah.
no shit. Like I knew all these things, but then again, we've also played the games.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, there's got to be like a, you know, I appreciate not wanting to be spoiled on things, but also, fuck me. There's got to be some sort of statute of limitations.
Yeah.
Like, let's be real here.
That's fair. So chat says my general assumption is that you should always ask if someone is familiar before discussing spoilers, because everyone comes from different sources of different sources of information. That's fair.
I also think, like, sometimes, you know, like, don't get me wrong, I love going into something completely blind, but I go into a lot of things knowing at least something about it, just because, again, I'm very rarely on the cutting edge of this bullshit.
Yeah.
So, oh fuck me, I remember this.
I mean, like, so, so you brought up Agatha all along. So
Yeah.
I watched it as it came out, right? So I got to, like, have fun theories about what was happening. And I'd like to say that one of my theories was correct, just not in the way I thought it was going to be correct.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, technically, two of my theories was correct. But the one in instance was not how I expected it. Anyway, so it was like episode 2 or 3, long before either of these two reveals happen in show. Someone at like Funko, like I think I had to have bitched about this when this happened to you. Like I said, I had to have complained about this. But like someone at Funko like leaked the pop photos.
Yeah, I remember that.
Of two characters and who they really were. And it's like, my guys, this show is still actively coming out.
Yeah.
Like, that to me is like, that's not cool.
No.
If something's been out for a bit and then somebody's like, oh, well, you know, again, we're just going off the assumption that things that a lot of plot points in Star Wars are just can't common knowledge. You know, like, the I am your father line is so, like, you know, it's like, there's a difference between, oh, oops, I just told you who Darth Vader is versus who this character is in this show that is still actively coming out.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like, can you at least keep it together for some time?
Yeah, especially because, you know, they kind of get to choose when shit, like, not necessarily comes out, I guess, but, like, there is a pre-established thing.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me. Please excuse me, I did not want to be part of this. Anyways, there is, like, a pre-established timeline, and you know that.
Yeah. Well, specifically, like, with Agatha, yeah, some things have transcended fandom barriers to osmosis through pop culture, but mostly don't.
Yeah.
Like, specifically with Agatha, like, one of the character reveals, like, I had 2 guesses as to who, and the character was one of my guesses, but it kind of sucked that I didn't get to find that out organically.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's like, I like, and there have been times where it's like, you know, it's like, I do enjoy that, like, oh my god, I was right moment.
Yeah.
I didn't need to see that scrolling on fucking TikTok with 0 warning.
Well, I think it's also, you know, like, you know that the creator of the show had a very specific way that they wanted to tell you. And so you don't get it that way. So then when it actually happens as a big reveal, then it's
Yeah.
less impactful. And it just kind of sucks that social media has ruined a decent amount of how we absorb media in general.
Yeah.
I got a map. I'm like halfway through this fucker.
But now you can
Now I can tell.
navigate. Yeah, no, that is 100% why I picked the "I am your father" line, because yeah, I suppose the reliable litmus test is if other unrelated media is spoiling the twist, like every other reference to "I am
Yeah.
your father." Um, it's like that's why I picked. It's like that one's such a huge. Anyway,
It has a massive pimple.
ew.
Okay, I have no idea what the best way out of this is gonna be, so... Ow. Okay, doing that has apparently not helped me. Okay. You know what? Fuck it, let's freeze it. I don't know what it'll do, but, Ow. Okay, I guess I can't just stand there. Oh. Did it change? It changed.
Mm.
Would we like to attack it, y'all? No?
Why would they do something else?
Okay, we're bringing back the Ice Octoroks.
Yeah, memes like Snape kills Dumbledore, the cake is a lie, etc. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there are certain points where like certain things just become, yeah, it's just like I don't think I my brother was super into Portal when it was coming out, and I think I knew that before I ever had watched him play it.
Yeah.
Um.
Hey, there we go.
Woohoo.
Okay. I think I've figured out how to do this one now.
Anyway, I do think that a good kind of backtracking to the thing that started this whole fucking tangent.
Yeah.
I think what shows to me what is a good testament of a good like show or movie is, even though like I knew the twist of A Good Place, the fact that like it was so still just phenomenal.
Yeah.
And like I said, I knew it was coming. I knew, this whole realization moment of where they were, and it still hit me when it happened.
I think that,
Yeah.
the... Oh, give me a second. It's kind of one of those things, like, there's no new plots, right?
Yeah.
We're all just making derivations of Shakespeare still. Or,
Yeah.
he who came before. Or she who came before, but I don't think there's that many of those. I could be wrong. I did not take literature for very long. Okay. I must not have a fairy. Anyways, my point here is that nothing is new,
Yeah.
right? The mark of a good show is, can it still evoke those emotions in you, I think.
Yeah.
Are you actually dialed into the plot, even without the plot being new?
Mm-hmm. And that's, I think, so one of my other friends, this is where like I I had to like, this was still while I was like processing, like learning like, oh, you know, other people don't have to be as obsessed. I will say, when people, a thing that I still actively work on at my, you know, big age of 31 is like when people like hate Star Wars, and it's just because like it's like one of my favorite things in the world, right?
Yeah.
Like I still have to like take a step back and be like, you're an adult, it's okay. As long as you're not like actively hating on me for liking Star Wars, it does not matter.
Yeah.
You can hate it, that's totally fine. But I remember when I was showing her the Clone Wars animated series,
Hmm.
and she was like, you already know what happens to all these characters because it happens between two movies,
Right.
right? And you see, I mean, all of the main characters with like all of the established main characters, you know when they die.
Yeah.
So it's like, she's like, well, there's no stakes because you know when Obi-Wan dies. And it's like, I could still go on the journey.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
I
It's
can still watch this animated man be so sad and be torn up about it.
it is about the journey though. Like, otherwise, I mean, what's? Oh, I'm going to really regret this, but I'm doing it anyways. Anyways. Otherwise, I mean, what do you have?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter whether you know the plot line or not. If the journey itself isn't good, then what have you done all of this for? Okay,
See,
really quick.
chat says that's exactly how they felt about the book thief. I knew the twist ahead of time and still felt the pain. It's kind of like similar but different. It's like I really like learning how like close-up magic tricks or even like visual tricks that like amusement park rides will use.
Yeah,
Like I like learning how those things work,
yeah,
especially because like while it's still happening to me, if I'm still fooled by it
uh-huh,
in the moment, even if I know how it's done, I love that shit.
yeah,
Like my favorite fun fact, at the very least, like this is how it works in Disneyland, but the Indiana Jones ride, when you're in the car and you go and you stop to go and you get the giant boulder rolling towards you. I think, have I told you about this?
I don't know if you ever not. It doesn't
So-
sound familiar, but
Okay, so the
again,
car,
my
the,
memory sucks.
the cars on the track, you stop, and they use they use the other mechanics of the car to make it feel like you're backing up and trying to like get away from the giant boulder,
Right.
and the boulder is rolling towards you. Well, what you don't know is that in fact the entire roof is like a canopy over you and it's moving.
Oh, that's neat.
You're not moving at all. Like, at least, you might be up, but like the wheels are not moving anywhere.
Yeah.
So there's this huge optical illusion, and then basically they time it right, and then you just continue down the track. There's no
Nice.
backing up, there's no like trying to escape,
Yeah.
but they use this huge like optical illusion to trick you into thinking like that boulder is rolling towards you, or a lot more than it is. And like I love that because it's like being on the ride, I still get tricked by it.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with like close-up magic. It's like I like consensually learning about the trick. I don't like being told if I don't want to know. Or if people don't post or tag their spoilers. Well, anyway.
See if we can figure out how to do this. Not like that. Okay, we're gonna do this another way. Where's my little thing is all?
guess okay, but super backtracking. So, just seeing the word book made me think of it. I do think another goal of mine in 2025 is
Uh-huh.
I'd like to try to read more.
Yeah.
Like, I I consume more like audiobooks just because like for me, I I do better with my attention span if I'm physically doing something.
Yeah.
Um, so like I love listening to audiobooks. So it's like, but I still count it as reading.
Yeah.
Um, I'm consuming a book, not watching TV or TikToks on my phone.
There you go.
Uh, but I want to read more.
Yeah. I was surprised. I read a decent amount this year.
Hmm.
I started doing it like right before bed. And like yeah, I don't get that many pages in a night,
Hmm.
but I do get a decent amount of um the book read. So,
Yeah,
okay. That those I love them, but they're too stupid to figure this one out.
dude. If I okay, so my other best friend works at one of my local libraries, and I think she would shit her pants if I actively went to the library more. I do have a library card. I just
Look, libraries are amazing things.
they're so important. But also like I get to hear about all the bullshit that happens at them all the time.
Ah,
Do you want to hear some weird shit that some teens have been doing at my local library?
yes.
So, when was this happening? I think it's been somewhat recent. So like school's in session. It's you got to imagine like these teens they had in the library like they have obviously we've all been in libraries, right? Like there's places to sit.
Yeah.
They had to move. There used to be a couch in the teen section that they had to relocate. So now there's only a couch in the children's section because these two teenagers were always coming in and making out. And it's like, y'all, you are children. Why do you think any of us want to watch that happen?
Yeah, really.
Um, and then I don't know if it was the same teens but it was some teens because they basically my friend said her boss was able to like check the footage,
Hmm.
but they found what looked like a used pad just on a work table in one of the study rooms,
Ew.
and they could watch it on the they could watch the footage on the security camera of like these teenagers like making it was not actually blood. I don't remember what they used, but it was just like paste or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they just left it for the librarians to find, and it's like, what the fuck?
Ew.
Children are nasty. Teens are nasty.
Teens
Why
are
would you do that?
nasty. Oh my
Like you don't
god.
have anything. You don't have anyone else to terrorize who's not these wonderful library workers.
No. There we go. That was so hard.
Anyway, I probably should participate in library. See, like, but the other thing is like your library experience. Like you told me about like these classes that they offer that you go do.
Yeah.
I live in a small enough town that does not happen unless you are like 7.
It's my first time living in a library that does anything like that. So,
Yeah. No, I think you were taking you were just taking some really cool classes, and I'm like, God damn.
yeah, I've done like game design, I've done sewing. It's all through a local grant program basically.
Yeah.
So, support your local libraries because sometimes they provide cool classes for you for free.
Yeah. I don't know. I always love like seeing people talk about like their book journals,
Uh-huh.
and they like are like keeping track of all the books they've read, and it's like I want that to be me, but I definitely do not.
Yeah, I have a Kindle and it just keeps track of my books. Otherwise, let's be honest, I wouldn't remember what the fuck I read. I use a lot of ebooks too because of it,
Yeah.
which is really nice, especially when I'm traveling. So I
Hmm.
can turn in a book and get a new one, and I don't have to physically go to my library.
Yeah. I will say, audiobooks is the only way that I got through Dune, because that motherfucker is like 20 hours long or some shit, and there was no way I was gonna be able to read a book that thick.
Okay.
I'm kind of dumb, so.
Ah.
I listened, actually, most of that I listened to at work, because at the time, at my job, and also thanks to certain global circumstances, I spent a lot of time by myself,
Uh-huh.
doing mindless work. So it was great to have that as a distraction.
There you go. Yeah, I always wish I could do audiobooks, but I find that I just don't listen then.
Yeah.
Okay, well that didn't work.
No, I go on a car trip, and if I'm by myself, I'm yelling. I'm yelling at the book. I'm listening to a book and talking shit about the characters while the narrator is telling me what's happening.
I've met so many people who do that, and like I cannot pay attention for that
Yeah.
long. Also, the number of people that will want to, like, there's so many mainstream books that all of a sudden it's like, and then they were fucking, and it's like, wow, I did not actually want to read or listen to that with all of these people in the car,
Yeah.
especially people that I don't know that well, at least. Yes, we're doing this.
No, like I said, I don't only do that if I'm like in the car by myself. If anyone else is in the car, it's music. 'Cause it's like, I don't know where this book is going.
Yeah.
And also, like, I like talking to people. If there's somebody in the car with me, it's like I would like to, engage
Yeah.
and talk to them. Like, I just did a drive to hang out with some friends, and it was like a 7-hour drive, and I had my friend in the car with me for most of that. And it was just nice to, like, randomly talk about shit. And it's like, that doesn't really work if you're
No.
listening to a book.
No. No, the book is like, if you have been traveling for 8 days or
Yeah.
some shit like that, if you decide to go across the continental US. Y'all, would you like to please, there we go, much better.
I do remember one time, when I think it was I was in middle school,
Okay.
and my Girl Scout troop, we were driving down to Anaheim to go to Disneyland, because we
Okay.
had saved up enough cookie money to take my whole troop. Oh, excuse me. I think we listened, the car I was in, which we were like, all of the adults were like, if you want, we can change seats when we stop in places. My entire car was like, no, we are locked in, because we were listening to the book, I think it was Aragorn,
Okay.
and we were all like fucking locked into that book. But it was like something we started together too.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't like something random, like. And honestly, I feel like we probably had the best time on the drive, because like our adults didn't have to listen to us bicker.
Yeah.
Or, are we there yet? Like, literally, it was just
Yeah, really.
We're just all wrapped up in this fantasy book.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Aragon. I don't know. Dragon. There's a dragon on the cover of the book. I literally don't think I've picked it up since. They made movie. It was a bad movie about it. There's like I don't know. Maybe I should look that back up and read it.
There you go. Yeah,
I don't know.
I've never been an audiobook person. I swear to God, if you fuckers make me drop this, I am having pulled pork tonight.
Oh, yes. Like, what? Oh, yeah. Thanks. Pay attention. My grandma was a big audiobook person. Like, I remember I have like specific like core memories
Uh-huh.
of going with her. Like, it was like at least once a trip when we would go visit her that she would take me with her to the library to
Mhm.
drop off, and the because she would she had this cassette player that she would like clip to her pants and
Uh-huh.
just do her household chores and listen to her book.
Cute.
And I remember they came in like one of those like plastic VHS
Mhm.
cases. And I would remember like getting to hold it. And we would go and we would return the book, the cassette book of cassettes, and then get her next hold. And so yeah, my grandma was a big audiobook person too.
Nice.
Such a weird thing to have such a core memory of, like, yeah, I went to the library with my grandma, but it was only ever to pick up her audiobooks.
I mean, it's important. Instilling a love of learning in you. Even back then. Something, something.
There it is. Christopher Paloni, Aragon, book 1 of the Inheritance cycle. Tell me what the book is about. I know there's dragons. Why won't you give me
A summary?
a summary? Oh, God, I need to. I like, okay, so literally the summary is like, here's all the awards it's won. That's not. Okay, when 15-year-old Aragon finds a polished blue stone in the forest, he thinks it's the lucky discovery of a poor farm boy. But when the stone brings a dragon hatchling, Aragon soon realizes he has stumbled upon a legacy nearly as old as the Empire itself. Overnight, his simple life is shattered, and gifted with only an ancient sword, a loyal dragon, and sage advice from an old storyteller. Aragon is soon swept into a dangerous tapestry of magic, glory, and power. Now his choices could save or destroy the Empire.
There you go.
Yep. It's a top listen, apparently.
Hmm. Okay, I can't do what I did last time. So we're gonna have to get fucking creative. Okay, will this set it off? Okay.
I will say, though, that who they get to play or who they get to do the narration really does make or break an audiobook.
It really does. Is there a reason why you're not going back and forth? I was kind of depending on you to go back and forth.
What?
No, you're good? Okay.
I'm just gonna hang out.
Alright,
Yeah, you're remembering about as much as I do about this book. Yeah, chat says the only thing I remember about Aragon is the dragon being blue and someone having a birthmark. God, when was I in middle school? It's too long ago now. Oh, almost 20 years. Ew.
well, that sounds awful. Okay, that's not actually, maybe it'll work.
Yeah, because 2025 would be our 14th
Yep.
high school, or 14 for high school. Ew.
Ah.
Yuck. I don't know what it is about like thinking about things that like 10 years ago to me, like, okay, yeah, sure, like things that happened like 10 years ago, fine, cool, normal. The second I'm like, oh, I actively remember things that happened 20 years ago, kill me.
It seems too long ago. Like, what do you mean 20 years?
I'm just a baby. I cannot remember 20 years ago.
Right? Like, that's crazy. Come on, people.
It's nuts.
Okay, how about you? Will you patrol? Oh, I can only have one of you at a time. Okay, how am I gonna do this one? I only have one of you at a time. I know a way to do it. I don't have the proper things to do it, is the problem. I don't know that I can finish this. Can I bring something with me from another room, maybe? Let's try bringing this. Nope, it will not fit through the doorway.
Damn it.
Come on. Oh, it's not mine. That's why I can't get rid of it. Oh, I have an idea. I don't know if this is actually going to work, but we're going to try it anyways. Okay, so we are going to put an ice block on each of these as I just go around. Wait, no, I need to do it the other direction. Okay, so we're going to melt everything. Okay. Now, we are going to put a water block on each of these. I don't know if that will count, but... Nope, not like that. Can I? There we go. I don't actually know if this is going to work. I am 100% oops, guessing here. But y'all are with me for experimentation. So okay, those are each one, which means that this should be fine. Okay, well, I can make that work. I'll take that, bitches. We are employing some Breath of the Wild. Bullshit, that didn't work. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna try it the other direction. Or... I don't know if I can do this with the echoes I've got. So if I put an ice block here, then I go over to this room, is it going to stay? No, it goes away. Yeah, I can't finish this. We need to do another temple.
Okay.
Okay, so... oops, not what I meant to do. Nope. Oh, there's the... Okay. We are going to fast travel elsewhere. Let's do the Gorons first.
Okay.
Sorry, Conde, I'll come back for you.
He'll be fine. He can wait.
He'll be okay. I have faith in him. Actually, let's actually do the Deku. Okay, the question is, do I remember how to get to them?
I was scrolling for other things that we could chit chat about.
Okay.
I forgot that it does. Is this? It says that Until Dawn movie is supposed to come out in April.
Interesting. They did that one really fast then. I haven't even heard about who the cast is yet.
I know. That's where I was like, is this real? It says 2025. I feel like I've heard nothing about it for something that's supposed to.
It is a video game adaptation. And who knows how high budget.
Yeah.
So, it could be coming out. It'll just be bad.
I want it to be good, though. Such a good game.
I don't have a lot. It's an interesting game. See, the thing that I'm really interested in seeing how they adapt is it's a good game because it plays on classic horror movie tropes, which are not going to translate as well in a movie.
Yeah, especially the butterfly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sonic is proven. I need to see Sonic 3. Backtracking to giving things a shot. The other weekend, I watched Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 and had a good time.
Mana said it was great earlier today, so
yeah.
if you need a vote of confidence, which, by the way, chat, I did indeed give them shit for not stretching before they work out and after. So, I have done my duty.
I need to see Sonic 3.
I don't believe this is, the normal way to go, but...
And also, apparently Jim Carrey has confirmed that he will very much come back for a Sonic 4 if they do it.
Amazing.
I love that. He's not officially going to retire from acting now. He's just going to take breaks.
There we go.
He's just going to take breaks in between Sonic movies.
I love that for him.
Good.
Okay, so was that the proper way to get there? Probably not. Considering I walked across trees, but, Let's go to the fair and wetlands. By the way, let me know when I'm on time. There are rifts all around here. One of them looks pretty big. Should we go take a look at it? Yeah, probably.
We've got about 45 minutes till we hit 2.
Okay.
Because our Skype call is an hour and 21 minutes.
Should be at the bottom of the stream thing. How long? And then you just subtract 10 minutes.
Yeah, hour 15.
Okay. Alright. We learned the Hydrozol. So we can go show that kid that really likes Zols.
There we go.
Alright.
Yeah, no, we were still doing good on time. But...
Cool. Okay. And like normal, the cops are not doing shit. The cops are on my payroll this time. What the fuck? Also, that seems a lot bigger than the last one I faced. This water doesn't heal me like the last stuff did. I miss a good hot spring. Alright, we got the Dripatoon Echo. Yeah, I still don't know what to expect from the Until Dawn movie. I just, I don't know how you make it into a movie that is engaging.
Yeah. Well, especially like with the premise of like the game and the gameplay, that'll be
Oh, fuck me.
interesting.
Oh, nope, I did not want to bed there. How dare you break my bed?
Yeah, okay, so chat says Jim Carrey said he'd come out of retirement if he got a script written in gold, handed down by angels for a movie that would need that the world needed to see him in. And the Sonic 3 filmmakers actually printed his script in 24 karat gold ink to show how much they wanted him back.
Oh my god.
That's hilarious.
That's called committing.
I mean, they got him back that he played so hard that he played 2 characters.
Yeah.
I will say, probably the most jarring thing about Sonic 2 was just hearing Idris Elba's voice when Knuckles was talking. I imagine it's going to be very similar watching Sonic 3 and hearing Keanu Reeves. But you know what? I had a good time anyway, so I still need to see it.
You plucked me. I guess there's something you want to talk about. Not really. But then why'd you pluck me? I don't know. I felt like it.
Makes me miss, yahaha!
Yeah, yeah.
You found me.
Uh,
You plucked me.
yeah, you plucked me.
Not as much fun.
It is not as much fun. This place seems important. This is the Clink the Who Scout. It's where we put folks who've done bad things. Why did you put your prison on a high ledge? Thieves always end up in the Clink. Why do I have a feeling I'm going to end up in the Clink? Stamp rally.
Would not be the first time this week that you ended up in jail in a video game.
Yeah. Whoops. Look, sometimes when you're doing bad things, people catch you. Say, is it true you have a membership card for the sweet spot? What? No, who told you that? That's so ridiculous, I'm actually laughing. Ha, ha, ha. It's a little suspicious how much you're trying to deny it.
They had an exclusive membership or card where? The sweet spot?
The sweet spot.
It's giving me the same vibes as the strip club that we have downtown that's called The Office.
Delish. This cotton candy's so tasty, you would never guess it was made out of spider webs.
Oh.
I know, I was worried when that big patch of dark thorns showed up at the sweet spot. But then the great spider came out and started spinning its webs. Sweet, yummy goodness. You can say that again. They're eating spider webs. I'm surprised they can talk. Their mouths are so sticky. Zelda, please don't try that stuff.
It's giving lick a dead spider.
Alright, so Sweet Spot is up north. But it's members only, and I don't have a membership card, so... Hey, buddy, what do you need? It's gotta be connected. Those clothes? That confused look? I know what you are. Gay.
Yeah.
You're a bumpkin! Okay, almost. Ever seen rain before, Bumpkin? Here in the fair and wetlands, we get sunny days and we get rain, what you might call a mix. But I noticed something. Before the rain starts, a monster makes a noise. I think that monster must be causing the rain, but what is it? I see that look in your eyes. You want to get to the bottom of it, too. Okay, fine. I'll let you help. I was having trouble on my own anyway. Go find the monster and bring it my way. Your best bet's probably to look in places where it's raining. I'll be waiting here. Well, we don't have to go far. Yep, that's the sound I remember. And look, it started raining. So that sound does cause the rain. This is a huge discovery, maybe the biggest ever? And I'm the genius who figured it out. Ooh, genius. That's got a nice ring to it. I could have done it without you, but here's a reward anyway. He gave me 8 apples. Like, this is a bad math problem. Ha, a monster that makes it rain. My hunch was right. I really am a genius. I'm gonna go solve a math problem. Well, I have 8 fucking apples for you.
Goddamn.
Someone's listening in on my conversations. Anyone need butter? I want cotton candy, but it's so much trouble to get a hold of. I wish some of the dark thorns were growing closer by. I was the first scrub to eat cotton candy. Really, I kicked off the trend. Why did you eat spider webs, my dude? Is no one asking that? Because we probably should be.
Probably a bet.
Have you had something from the shop? What do you mean? I'm talking about a smoothie. So fresh, perfect for a hot day. Meanwhile, everyone else is on the cotton candy bandwagon. I don't care how uncool it makes me, I'll never stop buying smoothies. Y'all, your entire area is just destroyed by these motherfuckers. And by that I mean rifts.
Maverick, are you making bad dog choices?
Is there a difference between bad choices and bad dog choices?
Yeah, well, bad dog choices are getting into trash on the counter.
I've known people to do that too.
Yeah. You gonna leave? Would people leave it ripped up on the ground after eat with your teeth?
Maybe.
I gotta go get that thing from him.
All right, enjoy.
Yeah.
You plucked me. Guess I might as well give you advice. Ask away. Okay. What do you want to know about the fair and wetlands? I don't actually care. All right, what do I have on my map? I'm so curious what the Titty Typhoon is in response to. I have not been watching the chat well enough because Lemur's been watching. But whatever it is, yes, you are correct. That is always the answer. Oh, wait, that thing's cute. All right. We're going to get out some bigger guns this time. There we go. That is the Goose Spectre, which also sounds gross. Sounds like... I don't know what it sounds like. Sounds like something out of Ghostbusters. Kind of looks like something out of Ghostbusters, too, if I'm being completely honest. This isn't up to the north, but that looks like a pretty big rift. I don't know, let's take a look. Bad choices would be eating chocolate ice cream when you're trying to eat healthier. Bad dog choices would be eating ice cream and all. You know what? You are correct. I'll give you that one. Alright, well.
Alright, I'm back, and I would like to set the record straight that I think he was just on the counter, because the thing I thought he had taken was still on the counter. So,
It's okay. I am currently trying to figure out why every single one of these things is so stupid. There we go.
lay down, Bubba.
All right, now we can technically do that thing. This was the echo I needed, the Armos echo.
Ah.
What's up here? Okay, get the fuck out of my way, man. Bird, whatever you are. You maybe want to attack the one you can actually reach, or no? No, you'd just like to attack that? Oh, there we go, finally. Oh. I'm gonna blow it up. Have bomb fish will travel. Yay! I got the Beamos Echo. And a red rupee. Okay, apparently I have to hit a switch somewhere. Like, you can try to hit my crow all you'd like. It's too stupid to not take that hit. Okay, now, sorry, I'm gonna have to blow you up. Because there's treasure. More fucking apples! Kind of, like, math problem bullshit are we in? Okay. Now there's bats. And now my crows are all worried about the rupees. You can tell they are mine. Come on, you can do it, buddy.
Anyway, let's see. What are the other movies that are coming out? I'm very excited.
Holy shit!
Ooh.
The fuck is this thing?
You're gonna get got, man.
Leave me the fuck alone. Yeah, I definitely got.
Mhm. Anyway, I'm really excited for 28 years later. Very excited for that movie.
I never saw 28 Days Later, so, like, what's it even about?
So, what's unfortunate is that I think it's going to come back to like streaming services because right now I don't believe it's on anything.
Uh-huh.
But so 28 days later, so basically it's like a version of a zombie apocalypse story.
Okay.
Except for people get what's called the rage virus.
Okay.
And so you follow this guy who is Cillian Murphy as he wakes up from like a coma in a hospital.
Uh-huh.
And like the apocalypse has happened. It's been 28 days.
Uh-huh.
And just kind of like you get to see how England has started to has responded to a rage outbreak.
Interesting.
I like it. It's probably, I want to say it's like, hold on. I moved my headset to my other ear because my right one was itchy, and now my left ear is itchy. I
Sounds about
cannot
right.
win. Um, but what I kind of like about it is like I don't think, especially like at the time, not a lot of like zombie movies were doing fast zombies,
Yeah,
and that's the rage virus. It's very Train to Busan, like they're fast.
I love that movie.
It's such a good movie.
I, it's one of the only movies that I cry literally every single time I watch it.
Yeah.
Okay, you just stay the fuck over there.
Yeah, so broad strokes, it's a zombie apocalypse movie.
Okay.
And then there's the follow-up, which is 28 weeks later.
Okay.
And now, 28 years later. Let me look up the synopsis so I can actually, like, adequately tell you. As opposed to, like, it's just good.
I mean, sometimes you just kind of have to, he got now. Anyway, sometimes, you know, the synopsis even doesn't help. You just kind of have to watch the movie.
Yeah, so the super broad strokes. 4 weeks after a mysterious, incurable virus spreads through the UK, a handful of survivors try to find sanctuary. Oh, that's just what happens. It's not helpful. Let's see. Let me read this fully before I start reading it out loud.
Okay.
Okay. It's been 28 days since Jim, a young bicycle courier, was knocked off his bike and injured in a car accident. When he wakes up from his coma, the world has changed. London is deserted, litter-strewn, and grim, and it seems the entire world has disappeared. The truth, however, is even more horrifying. A devastating psychological virus has been unleashed on the world, turning the population into blood-crazed psychopaths driven only to kill and destroy the uninfected. A bitter struggle to get out of the city with fellow survivors to a military encampment at Manchester follows. But their troubles are just beginning. Yeah, so 28 days later truly is like, it's kind of like 3 movies in one. So you've got like the first bit where like Cillian Murphy like wakes up. It's very like episode 1 of The Walking Dead where like, you know, he woke up from his coma, he's trying to figure out what's going on. And then it's like, it turns into, he finds a group of people, and then it turns into like family road trip of them then trying to find sanctuary. And then it ends in like the military encampment, and then you like, there's what happens to them there.
Okay.
Let's see. 28 weeks later is 6 months after the rage virus was inflicted on the population of Great Britain. The U.S. Army helps to secure a small area of London for their survivors to repopulate and start again.
Of course,
but
they
not,
do.
Not everything.
Oh, that's a tree. That's why I can't get around that.
Not everything goes according to plan.
Okay, can we take out that loud fucker?
Yeah, so in theory, the infected have starved to death and the island has been declared virus-free. The U.S. task force has arrived to set up a colony for survivors on the Isle of Dawn. One of the survivors from the original outbreak works as a caretaker in the safe zone and welcomes his 2 children, who had been out of the country on a school trip back to the country. However, an innocent adventure from the 2 kids begins a chain reaction that leads to yet another outbreak of the virus, and once again the survivors are left fighting for their lives.
It's always the kids.
And then 28 years later, which they actually, if you watch the trailer for it, they're using there's a really creepy poem that they're playing over the. It's really unsettling. It's a poem about the Boer War.
Okay.
It's like actual like real poem and basically just about the like monotony of war. And like it kind of works with you like in an apocalyptic scenario because it's like it's just the same thing over and over and over and it's not you're not going to be able to get out of it.
Yeah.
Um Anyway, so a group of survivors of the rage virus live on a small island. When one of the group leaves the island on a mission to the mainland, he discovers secrets, wonders, and horrors that have mutated not only the infected but other survivors. It's been almost 3 decades since the rage virus escaped a biological weapons lab, and now, still in a ruthlessly enforced quarantine, some have found ways to exist amidst the infected. Whoa. One such group of survivors lives on a small island connected to the mainland by a single, heavily defended causeway, which, one in and out certainly is not going to be a problem.
Yeah, really.
When one of the group leaves the island... Oh, this is the same thing over again. It's just more words. Why would you do that to me? Anyway, I'm very excited about it.
Nice. Oops.
What other movies? Let me see.
I just don't watch enough movies, I think.
Yeah. We're supposedly getting 2 Frankenstein movies this year.
Huh.
I fucking love movies, man. There's supposed to be there's a new Final Destination movie, too.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Back to traumatize another generation. I still can't drive behind log trucks without freaking out just a tiny bit.
It makes you think every time, so...
And I live, in logging land, so that
Yeah.
happens to me a lot.
Yeah, I remember trying to explain to someone the horror of that scene here, and I've never seen a logging truck here, mostly because, we have palm trees. So
See, they don't know.
yeah, they don't know the horror.
I don't think the Minecraft movie is for me. That might be something I'll watch like once if it hits streaming service I have a subscription to.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's for me though, which is fine, as we discussed previously. Doesn't have to be for me.
That thing up there looks like it is going to fuck me up.
Yeah, it does look like it would. Chat says I need to be more cultured. I only saw Die Hard for the first time last Christmas season.
It is the best Christmas movie. This is not a controversial opinion.
I remember having that discussion with somebody, and then I was like, well, then that means that Batman Returns is a Christmas movie. And they did not like that. Because the one with the Penguin and Catwoman from the 90s takes place at Christmas. So it's like, if Die Hard is a Christmas movie, then so is Batman Returns.
Yeah.
They did not like that.
I have no problems with that. Look, the only Christmas movies cannot be rom-coms about people who find each other at Christmas and movies about Santa Claus. Like, why is it those are our only 2 options?
We've got other options. A Christmas Carol is a whole category of its own.
Yeah, that's fair. Hey, Buttico, you're coming down here with me. So my team can fuck you up.
2 of my favorite Christmas movies are just different retellings of A Christmas Carol.
I'll be completely honest, I've never actually really liked A Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, if you have to be shown that, if you continue to be an asshole, things are not going to end well for you, I don't know what to tell you. There's some cause and effect missing there. You shouldn't have to be told that.
Yes, but Kermit the Frog
Yeah.
playing...
Look, if the Muppets are in anything, I'm 100% there.
I am seated. Yes.
Yeah.
My other favorite Christmas Carol adaptation is Scrooged with Bill Murray.
I thought you were going to say Scrooge McDuck.
No.
That feels like something that he would have a adaptation of, though.
There is a Christmas Carol, like a Disney Christmas Carol, where like Scrooge McDuck is Scrooge.
I mean, he's even got the three nephews that could be, you know, the ghosts of Christmas past, like, or past, present, and future, etc. You know.
Yeah. No, but that does. Goofy is Jacob Marley.
I like it.
Let's see. Yeah, Mickey's Christmas Carol from 1983.
I love how we chose not to talk about Christmas movies during Christmas season that just ended.
Okay, hold on. Catching up with chat. If you think about it, It's a Wonderful Life is unrelated to Christmas as Die Hard is. And oh yeah, that's another thing my ex was obnoxious about. I was trying to enjoy something Muppets related, and she would not shut up about how overrated they are and how they gave her diarrhea.
What are we talking about? I thought we were on the Muppets, but then you lost me, I think.
Well, I would assume that that was her reaction to them, was upset her so much that she got diarrhea, which is fucking nuts, man. The
They're
Muppets are not
puppets.
overrated.
They are not.
I would
Absolutely
argue
not.
that they're vastly underrated and should be utilized more, Disney. Okay, so in Mickey's Christmas Carol,
Okay.
Scrooge McDuck plays Ebenezer Scrooge.
Okay.
Mickey plays Bob Cratchit.
Okay.
Goofy is Jacob Marley. Jiminy Cricket is the ghost of Christmas past. Willie the Giant is the ghost of Christmas present. Pete is Christmas future. Donald is Fred, Scrooge's nephew. Daisy is Isabel, who I believe that's Scrooge's love interest in the past. Mr. Toad of Mr. Toad's
Wild Ride.
Ride is a character, Fezziwig. I think he's the guy that Scrooge works for in the flashback.
Okay.
Millie or Melody Mouse plays Martha Cratchit. I don't know why it's not Minnie. Morty and Ferdy Field Mouse are Peter Cratchit and Tiny Tim. These are just other random.
Did Huey, Dewey, and Louie not exist back then, or did I just have a better idea than Disney?
I feel like they existed.
Like, you have three ghosts and three nephews.
I mean, but because I mean, the character with kids is not related to Scrooge, though, so it makes sense that they're just more mouse.
Yeah.
Since it's Mickey. But yeah, I mean, I thought Huey, Dewey, and Louie existed.
I mean, we could fire up Kingdom Hearts and find out, but...
We're about 10-ish minutes away from 2 hours, by the way.
Okay. That was stupid.
Yeah, it's just straight up Minnie. Like, what the fuck, dudes? Let's see. When were Huey, Dewey, and Louie created? Great. Uh, yeah, they were in Silly Symphonies back in the 30s, so they existed.
So someone just. I mean, we can get creative with the story. We're putting a fucking mouse in it. Like, come on, man. There's a giant as the ghost of Christmas present currently. Like,
What a weird.
okay, giant lizard versus giant shark. Place your bets. Oh shit. It was giant lizard.
I was about to say lizard. Yeah, the Duck nephews, as they were characterized back then, might not have been the best fit for the roles. I mean, I do remember Pete specifically being rather intimidating as Future. So I can't imagine Ghost of Christmas Future being that intimidating, being one of the triplets.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so giant shark versus giant lizard. Giant lizard wins. 3 giant sharks against giant lizard. Giant sharks win. We can do anything as part of a team. And out of all of that, I got 50 rupees.
Yeah, chat said, especially since the 3 were basically indistinguishable in personality.
Bet they're cute.
They are very cute.
All right, I think we're going to end here for tonight because I don't know where I'm at. I think I got lost somewhere. And maybe I'll figure it out next time.
Sounds good.
Cool. So next stream is Tuesday, 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. Just as a heads up, we are taking our hiatus on the Sunday stream. So we'll be gone. Let's see. I am gone the 10th through the 21st. So we'll come back the 23rd, I believe, is Thursday. So that's when we'll be back. But we still will be doing Tuesday and Thursday this week. So please stick around for those. And as a reminder, as we talked about earlier, we are pre-recording streams. Please watch them on YouTube as they drop. I'd love to be on there to, chat in the chat. I just don't think it's probably going to happen. So, do you have any announcements?
No.
All right. I don't either, other than that. So thanks for sticking around, and have a good night, everyone.
Wash your hands. Be good.
Yep.
Drink your water. Goodbye.
Bye.